Thanks for being with us this morning on Good Day State Line. Are you tired of paying that high interest rate on your mortgage? Jessica Riley from First Northern Credit Union joins me now to share why it's perfect time to refinance.
Hi.
Hi, Jessica. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
One of our favorite guests to have on because you're so knowledgeable about things that we all actually need to know.
Thank you.
Which is pretty important. So for anyone who doesn't know, what is the advantage of being a member of First Northern Credit Union?
Sure, yeah, that's a great question. I love that question. Not a lot of people realize the differences between banks and credit unions. Probably one of the biggest advantages to being a member of the credit union, First Northern specifically, is that our interest rates are very, very attractive. So we have very good rates, not only on mortgage loans, which is what I do, but also on car loans as well. So pretty much any type of lending. We also offer credit cards. Typically, we offer the lowest interest rates. In addition to that, for your deposits that you have on the credit union, so that would be like checking accounts and savings accounts, our interest that we pay is typically higher on those types of accounts. And then probably my favorite part of First Northern is that we offer free financial seminars, and so those are monthly. So every single month we have a different topic. We've done seminars actually on mortgage financing. So I actually run those seminars. So we discuss, buying a home, first-time buyers, credit, down payment, grants, all of that information. We've done seminars on auto loans, purchasing a new car, seminars for teens and kids, how to save, college saving seminars. So there's a lot of benefits, but also that added service I think is huge.
Absolutely. And when I first heard of credit unions, I knew that you could get a loan there,
Yeah.
but I really didn't know you could have a savings and a checking account.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's surprising because a lot of people think, we can have our checking and savings there, but we don't even realize that we can get an auto loan or a mortgage there. And there are some credit unions, actually even locally, that don't offer mortgages, but specifically the credit union that I work for, which is First Northern, we have all of the benefits of a larger institution like a bank or a broker. So we have all of those same programs, but kind of with that small town, feel.
And you can have it all in one place, which is
place.
always nice. Because then you're not like, who's emailing me?
Yeah, right. Who does this payment go to?
Yeah.
Or, you also, too, there's so many things that are done automatically now. So it's nice to kind of have it all under one roof so that way things aren't getting crossed.
So speaking of that, you are here specifically today to talk about refinancing your home. So tell me why right now is a good time.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think when I've been here in the past, we've always talked about buying a house, right? So obviously we offer that as well. So we work with a lot of buyers. We always talk about down payment assistance grants. So none of that has changed. But specifically right now, rates have been very attractive for a while. So really since the beginning of this year, we've seen a drop in interest rates. And why that makes a big difference for a lot of current homeowners is if somebody has a mortgage right now and they're paying a high interest rate, so maybe they bought a long time ago, or even for those people who bought recently, as recent as last year, rates have really, really dropped. So what that means is we can offer a new mortgage loan, so we would refinance the old one, pay that high interest rate loan off, and then at a lower interest rate and save them money. So a lot of times there can be huge savings, like hundreds of dollars per month, just by lowering your interest rate.
And that's such great news that you said even if you bought a house last year.
Yeah, so kind of a story that I have, I actually recently, last month, closed a loan for someone who bought in November of last year, and there was a full point difference in interest rate.
Wow.
So, which is huge. A lot of people think, well, I just recently bought, so I probably don't need to refinance, but there's really a big difference. And I'll tell you if it makes sense, So all that I really need to know as a lender is what your current balance is on your mortgage, so what you owe on the mortgage, what your current interest rate is, and roughly an idea of the value of the property. And I can tell you, hey, here's where your interest rate would be, here's where your payment would be, and then we'll let the homeowner decide if it makes sense for them.
Sure, and saving money is, really one of the most important things of life.
Yeah, everybody likes to save money. And another thing that I've seen a lot of people do as well is shorten their term on their mortgage. So, for example, if I started out and I had a 30-year, mortgage, whether it's a pretty good interest rate or a higher interest rate, a lot of people are coming back now and looking at reducing their term. So at the credit union, we offer 30-year mortgages, but we also offer 20-year, 15-year, and 10-year mortgages. So another thing that I've done recently for one of my past clients is we took his 30-year mortgage and brought it down to a 15-year mortgage, and he was still comfortable with his payments. So not only does he cut his term in half, he saves thousands of dollars on interest throughout the life of the loan. So we're seeing people, refinance for a lower term, Another thing we're also seeing is that values have started to kind of come back up a little bit. You know, Rockford was hit very, very hard with the housing crash, so a lot of people saw their values decline. Now it's kind of become a better market. We're seeing values bounce back a little bit, so now people actually are coming to me to refinance and tap into the equity that they have in their home. So what that means is maybe they're taking cash out to pay for things like maybe they're going to pay off their car, maybe they help their son or daughter go to school and pay for some of their student loans using a mortgage. And the other thing that a lot of people are doing right now is taking cash out to pay off higher interest rate credit card debt as well. So lots of different reasons to refi. And like I said, we can just do a quick, interest rate check. Just give me a call. I can do that for free with just a little bit of information. We'll tell you where your rate would be and where your payment would be.
And you do free appraisals.
Yeah, so that's another thing. So that throughout the end of August, First Northern Credit Union is actually offering a free appraisal to anyone who closes a loan with us, and that's not applicable only to refinances. So anyone who is in the home or is in the market to buy a home can get a free appraisal, which can be up to a $515 value.
Wow, and again, saving money, pretty much the
Saving
key to
money,
life.
yeah.
And Jessica has that key for you. So if anyone needed more info, where could they go?
So my office is on East State Street, directly across from the movie theater, AMC 16. Our website has a lot of really great resources, so that's where you can find some information on the seminars that we offer, and our website is fncu.org.
Perfect. Thanks for coming, Jessica.
Yeah, thank you.
After this quick break, Michelle Markham will introduce you to Maximum Performance, and we'll learn how they're transforming Rockford. Before that, let's get a quick weather update to see if we have more hot days ahead of us. We'll be right back.